Tom Cruise is back in the headlines these days, not for his movies, but instead his controversial faith. He is the subject of that unauthorized biography that calls Scientology a cult, and that's not all. Some startling videotape of Cruise has emerged that was taken behind closed doors. We have more now from NBC's Kerry Sanders.
Being a Scientologist, people are turning to you.
Some websites are calling this the video Scientologists don't want you to see. But the Church of Scientology says it's a pirated 2004 video anyone could see at any time, in full, at any of their churches.
And to you, Mr. L. Ron Hubbard, sir, I take this as a half-act.
It's a private Scientology awards ceremony.
To LRH.
The Hollywood actor Tom Cruise is a member of the church, a sometimes secretive religion that followers say is often misunderstood. Journalist Mark Ebner claims he joined Scientology and has written extensively about the church. The video, he says, came from a disgruntled church member.
The tapes getting out clearly was an inside job. Clearly someone knows, how foolish it would seem to the general public.
Much of what Tom Cruise says is hard to follow unless you understand Scientology teachings.
So for me, it really is KSW.
That's short for Keep Scientology Working.
Have you met an SP?
It talks about SPs, suppressive people, like anyone who dares criticize the cult.
It's PTSSP, how to shatter suppression.
PTS, those are potential trouble sources.
The church denies it's a cult and calls Ebner a fraud, saying he was never even a member. The Church of Scientology's international spiritual headquarters is based in Clearwater, Florida. Today, it owns more than $88 million in property. 30 years ago, as the church was expanding, it was often at odds with city officials. But in recent years, the still growing church has changed tactics.
And what's been very successful to them is that they've hired public relations folks who have had meetings with Tom Cruise and others in sort of small, informal settings to win over community leaders.
Tom Cruise, for the last couple of years, has been treated as a figure of fun because of his couch jumping on the Oprah Winfrey Show. I've given him the respect of treating him seriously and treating his religion seriously because he is a major figure on the international landscape.
All of this coming out at the same time as the unauthorized biography on Tom Cruise. That's no coincidence, say those closest to the Hollywood actor. But if this was intended to embarrass him, it may backfire, instead drawing the curious to Scientology.